not how we wanted to go into the series. But this Dodgers team, they are a really talented team. They got a stacked lineup, and you can. What I will say though is I don't think the Dodgers addressed their starting pitching in the offseason. So that is the one area that has been their Achilles heel. So I would say that going into this season, the San Francisco Giants, I like our chances to compete in the NL West division. The start to the season has not been the most successful start. You split the 4-game series in San Diego. But when you look at this game tonight, you feel good about how the Giants bats. They got 8 hits in the game. They set the table. They just did not get the big hits, which could really break open this game. So when you look at, you feel good. I mean, 2 more games in this series. We can go out there, compete, and see if we can pick up a couple of wins. Welcome in, everyone, to the San Francisco Giants live post-game. Glad you could join us tonight. Keaton Wynn making his debut of the season. He pitched solid. 5 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs allowed. Only walked 1 and struck out 6. So he did what he had to do out there. Did his job. And so for what he did, a great did very well. Keaton Wynn pitched solid, and look, I was really excited to get to see Keaton Wynn have this opportunity this year, and even last year when he did get some starts, I feel that he pitched very well and certainly is deserving of having this opportunity to start. Welcome in, AM Echo Sky. Good to see you in the house. Hey, Travis, the Giants just came out flat tonight. Disappointing game. Yeah, I'm with you. This was disappointing, being that, in San Diego, when you see how the offense was clicking and, we put together a couple of, I believe it was 9-run games there. You're feeling very good about what this lineup can do. And this is something that I have been talking about going into this season. I feel this Giants lineup is even better than what we had last year. And I feel last season you got to give the Giants credit for that team to win 81 games or 80 games. We had some older veteran players. The young guys were just getting their feet wet at the big league level. So to do what I think the Giants can build off of the 80 wins last season. And here to start out the season, you're on the road. Padres, they always play the Giants tough. You split that series, and you got your hands full with arguably the World Series favorite in the rival Dodgers. So for the Giants tonight, they set the table, but we didn't get the big hits. That is what we needed to try to get back in this game. And the pitching, the bullpen struggled a bit tonight, but that is going to happen from time to time. But I feel this Giants bullpen is going to be solid this season when you got Camilo Duvall coming off an all-star season. You got the Roger twins out there. We know what they can do. What's going on, Greg Dayton? Got to win 1 game or the season could be over early. Look, you got to play good baseball early because you can't afford to fall really behind early in the season. So look, I think right now it's not too bad. You know, you look at, for example, the Astros. They got swept by the Yankees in a 4-game series. So for this Giants team, 5 games in, I mean, even that San Diego series, the way the Padres came back in the one game, the Giants had the 9-6 win. That could have turned ugly there. So to get the split there, and look, we know playing the Dodgers, it's going to be tough. And right now, you just hope that you don't get swept in this series. You got to at least get one of these next 2 games, and you feel very good with the pitching matchup tomorrow night. Logan Webb taking on Glasnow. That'll be an epic pitchers duel. So if you're into pitching and low scoring ball games, tomorrow night is going to be a treat. No, it's early. Yeah, appreciate you. Welcome in, Greg. Yeah, I know it's yeah. So we you don't want to come home. Yeah, you absolutely don't want to come home on a losing streak. Giants having dropped 2 in a row here. Look, tomorrow's a good opportunity. Now, when we look at the offense tonight, some good signs to see. Jung-Ho Lee continues his hot hitting, and what a start for him. I mean, he has made the adjustment coming over from one of the best, the absolute best leagues out there in the Korean baseball league, to come over here, make the adjustment, and big congrats to Jung-Ho Lee on his first major league home run in the Padres series, and now coming in, getting his first taste of the Giants-Dodgers rivalry. He picked up 2 hits tonight, another multi-hit game. I mean, I just love watching this kid play out there. He brings so much energy, Jung-Ho Lee, and really good that, it was a bit concerning when he went hard into the wall in the first inning, I believe with his right knee, but hopefully it just happened to not, obviously, not too hard into the wall. He stayed in the game and looks to be everything good. So yeah, that definitely held our breath there. Great to see Jung-Ho Lee just continue to do very well. And I mean, this guy, what he can do with his bat to ball skills in making contact, in hard contact, is going to be so much fun. And, this is a guy that I think can hit like 330, 340, and you've seen the power and the defense. So I'm so excited. The Giants, they at least got one of the top 3 targets that they had this offseason. When you have Shohei Ohtani, Yamamoto, and Jung-Ho Lee. So we're going to enjoy watching Jung-Ho Lee out there. What's going on, Tommy Price? Welcome in. Dodgers are going with a bullpen game tomorrow. Appreciate the update there. If Glasnow is before I went live here, that was the pitching matchup there, Webb against Glasnow. So this will be an opportunity for the Giants if the Dodgers going with a bullpen game. This Giants lineup really like what we have seen, and I think they are going to be putting up some big numbers this season. A much improved lineup. I mean, you add Jorge Soler to this lineup, the power that he brings, and tonight he looks to be finding his swing. That is great to see from Jorge Soler. And then you add Jung-Ho Lee. I mean, wow, just absolutely incredible. This guy, he's going to set the table, get on base. He's got power. He can do it all. Speed. And then you look at the Conforto, he's off to a hot start. 3 home runs. You got Matt Chapman out there. The addition of Chapman, 2 home runs off to a hot start. Lamont Wade Jr., what he brings out there, he can grind out at bats, get on base a lot, and just an overall great player and defensively. And then you got Nick Ahmed. I mean, this was really exciting to have a guy like this because, I mean, as Giants fans, we saw it for a long time in Arizona how good Nick Ahmed can be out there. So when I'm looking at this Giants lineup this season, I believe you feel very good about what this team can do this year. So not the best start to the season, 2-3, but I like what I have seen from this offense. They did get 8 hits in the game tonight, and were arguably a couple big hits away from really getting back into this ball game. So that is something, that would have been big. So, to have a blowout game like this, the final score doesn't look too bad. Giants get the 3 runs there. They had opportunities constantly throughout the game. Bases loaded situation against, bases loaded situation. 9th inning, they had nobody out, and I believe, or first and third, 1 out. So you had opportunities. You just didn't cash in. So the more that you set the table, eventually you are going to start breaking through. Great start from Keaton Wynn tonight, going 5 innings, just 4 hits allowed, 3 earned runs, walked just 1, and struck out 6. Against this star-studded Dodgers lineup, that is an impressive performance from Keaton Wynn, giving the Giants an opportunity in this game. So look, let's go out there tomorrow, turn the page, and try to get a win here. Beat LA. Hope I'm wrong. Greg, I can see, this Dodgers team, look, is just so tough. And, like I was telling my good friend, Ricky out there, big shout out to you. We just had to get 1 game in this series. That's, look, you want to take 2 out of 3, but it's going to be very tough out there. So if we can get 1 game in this series, look, you win tomorrow, and then, you get greedy, try to get the series victory. But right now, take it 1 game at a time. So let's see what we can do. Logan Webb tomorrow. He pitched well in his first outing of the season, and I'm so excited to get to see how Logan Webb will build off of last season. I definitely see him winning a Cy Young at some point in his career, and I believe he will be in the conversation for the Cy Young Award this season. So looking forward to tomorrow's matchup. What's going on? Amy Echo Sky. It's way too early after I saw the Giants' reaction on social media. We have a lot of work to do. Beat LA. Yep, I'm with you, AM Echo Sky. Look, some fans are going to have an overreaction. I'm not overreacting to this 2-3 start. I'm not concerned. So the reason I'm not concerned is you've obviously had a tough schedule. I mean, no doubt, going to San Diego, a team that always competes well against us, the Padres, in our division. You split that series, and going against the Dodgers, it's going to be very tough. And look, this game, they set the table. They had opportunities and were a couple of big hits away from being able to break open, to get back in this game. So look, let's go out there tomorrow. We have our ace on the mound, feeling very confident to get a San Francisco Giants victory. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Oh yeah, I got you there, Greg. Yeah. I know you're not saying that the season's over. Just that this series against the Dodgers is going to be very tough. Yeah, and getting swept would be very bad. So you got to be realistic. Like my expectations were, just try to win a game in the series, and being that now we dropped the first game, that is the mindset. Just get one game in the series, and look, you be realistic about your expectations, and then you get a win, build off of that. Let's see what we can do. Now we are going to be getting to our picks of the game, so would love to hear who you're taking as the player of the game. And for my player of the game, I'm gonna take Jung-Ho Lee. I mean, what a performance! He continues to give us so much to be excited about. Such a fun player to watch. Another multi-hit game for Jung-Ho Lee, and I mean, he can do it all out there. His bat to ball skills, hitting line drives, he's got power, he's got speed, defense, and he's not afraid to go into a wall, as we saw in the first inning. And really good that he did not get hurt, because you're really concerned with his right knee going into the wall. He did stay in the game, and everything looked good. So that is good news there. So my player of the game, Jung-Ho Lee. Such a fun player to watch. The games we win, we score. The games we lose, we don't score. Yeah, that's what's happened here. Offense has got a bit stale in those games, and the pitching, obviously we've just kind of had some rough games that got away from us early, and even this game, I mean, we kept it close for a good while until that sixth inning there with the 3-run home run from Tavares, I think it was. So look, you're right now, this Giants team, very confident they will bounce back strong. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Got to go now. Have a good night, Travis. Let's go, Giants. On to tomorrow. Appreciate it. AM Echo Sky. Appreciate everyone in the chat. And before we wrap up, be sure to go check out my great friend Eric the Legend, Hum Baby Baseball. Check out his post-game show, Giants Dodgers post-game. You don't want to miss it for incredible post-game coverage. So be sure, everyone, to check out Eric's channel at Hum Baby Baseball. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's get them tomorrow. Let's go, San Francisco Giants. Beat LA. Beat LA. Beat LA. Have a great one, everyone.